I have a new puzzle which has arrived from an Etsy store called GhostHousePuzzles. It was only £8 in the UK, and it comes with this little 3D printed ghost, which is very cute. So let's have a look at it. So you might be looking at this and thinking, is that a Soma cube? Where are all the pieces? Not quite right. Well, it's not a Soma cube. It is kind of similar to a Soma cube. If you don't know what a Soma cube is, I'll point you to some useful references at the end. This is a puzzle, as I say, designed and made by GhostHousePuzzles. It's 3D printed. These pieces are actually really nicely printed, very sharp corners. They come in all kinds of colours. I chose just random colours, but you could also choose specific individual colours for both the box and the pieces. And obviously, like a Soma cube, the goal is to get the pieces into a cube shape so that they fit inside the box. So let's start the timer and see how this goes. So the Etsy store, GhostHousePuzzles, they say this is a 3 out of 6 difficulty, so I'm assuming it won't be too hard. But let's have a try. So those two seems like a nice logical way to start. But then, can we get anything that goes across here? I guess that would work. Now we're stuck, right? And obviously this could go there. I don't have any kind of strategy for these sorts of puzzles. I mean, with the Soma cube, I've just sort of memorized a solution that I like. That clearly can't work. But in general, with these kinds of packing puzzles, at least for me, it's just trial and error. And then, you know, eventually you sort of start to feel your way closer and closer to a solution. I feel like this isn't going to work. I haven't found anything that kind of makes sense with it yet. Oh, that looks promising. Kind of built a base. In fact, that sort of reminds me of the way I start the Soma cube. So that feels promising. So does that. Actually, don't know if this has multiple solutions or not. Maybe it just has one. No, that's not right. Oh, look at that, that's a shame. Yeah, I'm not sure that there is any way to proceed from here. It's appealing, but I don't think it works. I already tried that. How's that corner there? Sort of starting from this piece because it's the most complex seeming one. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. That one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's also 5. This one's obviously 5, and this one's 5. I see. So it's 4 blocks of 5. Yeah, 20, and then 7 on this one. Okay, so let's start from this piece, and evidently every other piece I think would have to touch it. Is that true? Is there some way to put a piece in so that it doesn't touch? I guess like that. So you touch on the corners at least. But in any case, it's pretty safe to bet almost every other piece touches this pink one. So we can start by finding sort of all the places we can put things in. So this seems like, you know, there's one possible way to lay it in. It would only work if there's something long and thin to go down there. Put this in. No. So I'm sort of inclining towards thinking this does not work as a starter. In some ways having this makes it hard. What can you put there that doesn't then get cut off from the rest of the puzzle? Or cut something else off like this. That's now impossible to get to, so I think this can't be right. So I'll leave this red one in this position. Try and fit this blue one in other ways, so like that. Now we have to get something down into that gap there, and I don't think we can. No, because now we've got this isolated area that we can't fill. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's not possible either. So that was that one, and that one. What about this one? So this is interesting because of this long, thin area in the middle here. Putting that in there, no, obviously. Like that. No, because then we'd have to have something that would go down there, and there's nothing that can do that. No, and nowhere for this to go anyway. So I'm pretty sure this is not right either. This one. And again we have this long area here. Sort of close. This is as close as I've got. Just one cube's worth not in place now. Oh, that looks good. There we go. Oh, just under 10 minutes. That was very close. I still don't know if there are multiple solutions. I found one solution. Let's just make sure that fits into the box. There we go. Very nice. And I noticed this in the picture on Etsy that the blocks stick out just above the rim, and I think that's a deliberate design decision, and I quite like it actually. It sort of, I think that's nicer than having them drop down inside the box. Somehow you get a sense of the puzzle poking out over the top of it. This was good fun. I think you know, Soma puzzle is very famous, and you'll find them all over the place. This is a nice novel variant that I haven't seen before anyway. The pieces are beautifully printed. I don't know what kind of 3D printer or plastic this is using, but this is far higher quality than anything I've ever been able to 3D print, that's for sure. And I like the fact that you can get them in all different kinds of colours as well. So if you want a nice easy way to remember how to solve this, at least using the solution that I just found, it's like this. You sort of group them into these three groups. So these two, which I guess are kind of an L shape and a sort of a T shape, they just have a way that they go together very nicely, and they make this kind of B-shaped double piece. These two again go together in a very natural way, like this, and you can just see these are sort of itching to go together right now. There are two ways to put them together though, so if I put them together this way, like that, this is not going to fit. Got the wrong chirality, I think is probably the right word there. If we turn this one over like that and put it in there, now it fits. And so that's how we solve the puzzle. So that's GhostHousePuzzles 3D printed puzzle cube, 5-piece brain teaser. If you want to know more about Soma cubes, then have a look at this. or this video. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.